Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today, we're diving into Chapter 26 of Catching Fire, titled Plans of Rebellion. This chapter marks a critical turning point as Katniss steps into her role in the growing rebellion against the capital. After witnessing the ashes of District 12, Katniss is overwhelmed with grief, anger, and a sense of loss. However, there is no time for her to process everything fully. She is quickly drawn into the structured and disciplined world of District 13. Unlike the chaos of the districts or the luxury of the capital, District 13 operates with strict order, schedules, and control. Katniss begins to understand that District 13 is not just surviving, it is preparing for war. The underground district has been secretly building its strength for years, waiting for the right moment to rise against the capital. Now, with unrest spreading across Panem, that moment has arrived. Katniss is brought before President Coin, the leader of District 13. Coin is calm, calculating, and authoritative. She sees Katniss not just as a person, but as a powerful symbol. Katniss has unintentionally become the face of rebellion, the Mockingjay. Her actions in the arena have inspired people across the districts to resist the capital. However, Katniss is wary. After being used in the arena and betrayed by those she trusted, she refuses to blindly follow orders again. Coin proposes that Katniss officially become the Mockingjay, leading the rebellion through propaganda and inspiration. Katniss understands the importance of this role, but she is not willing to accept it without conditions. This leads to one of the most powerful moments in the chapter, Katniss setting her terms. She demands immunity for Peeta, Johanna, and the other captured tributes. Despite everything, Katniss refuses to abandon Peeta. She also insists on the right to make her own decisions and not be treated as a puppet. Coin listens carefully and agrees to these conditions, recognizing that Katniss's cooperation is essential for the rebellion. This agreement marks the beginning of Katniss's transformation into the Mockingjay, not just a symbol, but a leader. Throughout the chapter, Katniss struggles internally. She is still dealing with trauma, loss, and guilt, especially regarding Peeta. The idea of becoming a symbol of hope feels overwhelming, but she knows that if she refuses, the rebellion may lose its strongest voice. By the end of the chapter, Katniss accepts her role. This decision is not made lightly, it comes from a place of pain, determination, and responsibility. She realizes that her actions can shape the future of Panem. This chapter highlights the shift from survival to resistance. Katniss is no longer just fighting for herself or her loved ones. She is now fighting for an entire nation. Key moments in the chapter include: Katniss explores the strict life in District 13, she meets President Coin, the rebellion strategy is revealed, Katniss is offered the role of the Mockingjay, she sets conditions, including saving Peeta, Coin agrees to her terms. Differences between the book and the movie: the book gives deeper insight into Katniss's emotional conflict. Her distrust of President Coin is more detailed, the negotiation scene is more intense in the book. The movie simplifies the political tension. Chapter 26, Plans of Rebellion, sets the stage for the final phase of the story. Katniss's decision to become the Mockingjay marks the beginning of a new battle, one not just of survival, but of revolution. Do you think Katniss can truly trust President Coin? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next chapter as the rebellion unfolds.